High frequencies, everyone. I just want to tell you that Mercury retrograde ain't playing no games with you, girl. I was just playing, but yeah, it communication, it hit. Transportation, it hit. But what's so beautiful about it, this happened on the day of Mercury retrograde. I get into my car and the check engine light comes on. I'm like, what is going on? And then I was like, oh, well, you know, it's Mercury retrograde. This kind of stuff kind of happens. It's okay. I'll be all right. Everything always works out. And so I came home. Next day, went to work. Came back. And I think it happened on, Thursday is when it hit. Thursday. I come home, I have a really, really important meeting, like extremely important, like celebrity status person important that I had to meet with. And my car wouldn't start. Yeah. And important meeting that I was supposed to be in 30 minutes. Car wouldn't start, and my son was in my truck that I'm in now. And he was 15 minutes away. So needless to say, I couldn't make the meeting. But everybody understood because everything always flows the way the universe has it to go. Everything goes perfectly. And it's like, it's beautiful. And so getting my car fixed today. And so I just want to say, Mercury retrograde hit. Transportation, communication. Wasn't able to communicate and meet up with the person that I needed to. And transportation got hit, but it's a minor hit, not really a big deal, so it's okay. Financially, I can take care of it. And I had the dream last night again with those moons. And like I said before, those moons, I've had the sun going into flames, the pink sky. I think this is my 6th moon that went into like an apocalypse. But I became lucid in the dream, which is really cool. And then I shot up into the sky and I started flying around. Once I was lucid, I was like, oh, this ain't really real. And so what I'm taking this as is like, and it's in the rain. I love the sound of rain. But what I'm taking this as is just a death to self. I'm releasing a lot of old habits, a lot of old agreements and karmic agreements that were taken up, maybe in this life or a past life, that are being released. I'm looking at it as that moon energy of cycles of karma. It's a Kurt energy and Kemetic spirituality, and she's over the ancestors. She's over cycles and karma, and I'm seeing that as being released. And I'm going into another or a higher level of experiencing my soul and my spirit connecting and manifesting itself in the spiritual. And I think I'm going to see myself change physically on the outside. I will see myself look different. I'm also starting to have more separation, seeing myself outside of myself, seeing inward. Kind of like the experience I have on psychedelics when I do mushrooms. I start to view my life as from the third eye perspective, kind of like the person seeing someone else, but it's actually me looking at myself and viewing myself. So I did that yesterday. I sat outside in nature and did that inward outward viewing. I don't even know what you call it. Somebody probably got a name for it. I don't keep up with a lot of terminology of things that are going on, saying in the world. But I just know how I feel and what I experience. So, that has been my experience thus far in Mercury retrograde. And I'm thinking with a lot of this heavy rain energy that I really should possibly go on a psychedelic trip. What you think? All right, everybody, stay lifted, stay in your highest frequency during this Mercury retrograde.